All right, here we are. League Talk Season 3, Episode 11. I'm your host, the Commish. Of course, with Reynolds and Deese. And wow, 4 weeks left. And a lot still up for grabs for many teams. From what I think it's from like fifth to the 11th seed, everyone's 500. But we'll eventually get into that. Any thoughts on no NFL talk, obviously, but any thoughts on anything
No
else?
games this weekend.
No games, yeah.
Giants lost in Germany,
Oh,
actually.
yeah, there was an international game. No one else played besides
Yeah,
that in America. So,
yeah, I
Yeah,
do
they
want to
played at the
kick that
Bayern Arena.
real quick, but I want to kick it off. Our great league is lucky enough to have Jared Singer included.
why is
Wanted to
that?
say a happy belated Veterans Day to our hero
Yes.
over there. So thank you,
Happy Veterans Day, Jared.
thank you, Jared, for the service.
Tokyo
Thank you
Drift.
for your service.
All right, let's get back to some. More importantly, let's talk about fantasy football here.
Yes. We're gonna get right into the fun facts. Who would like to start? Any volunteers?
I
Go
got a
ahead,
couple.
Morrow.
You know
Go
what?
ahead,
I'll
yeah.
go since
You go first.
I'm gonna dive into the only NFL game that was international this week. So there have been four NFL games played in Germany since 2022, and in just in total in general. Daniel Jones has the most interceptions total, more than the other five QBs that played in Germany. One, Tom Brady, Geno Smith, Patrick Mahomes, Tua, Gardner Minshew, and Mac Jones, and Daniel Jones threw two interceptions on Sunday morning.
So he has the
Everyone
most
else,
interceptions in
To
Germany.
start a Sunday. Great.
only two of those QBs threw an interception, just one each. So Daniel Jones tied as the most in
World
just one
record in
game.
Germany of interceptions. Okay, nice. I like
He
that.
should
I
move
like
to
that Daniel
Germany.
Jones fun fact, Morrow. I like it.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
like
one.
it. Can I go with my fun fact? Decent, you can go. So
Go ahead.
my
That's all
fun
I got.
fact, my fun fact is I have two also, but this one here is that the fewest passing TDs by a quarterback to start the team to start each of the team's first 10 games over the last 5 years. So basically, who has thrown the least amount of touchdowns if you started 10 games over the last 5 years? So in 2024 is Daniel Jones with eight interceptions, eight touchdown passes. So the funny thing is that here eight is the second least ever in history. So Kenny Pickett had six, but Daniel Jones had eight, and then Trevor Lawrence had eight, and then in 2020 Daniel Jones had eight, and then 2022 Daniel Jones had nine, and then nine again in 21. So Daniel Jones is on this list four of the six names for the fewest passing touchdowns by each quarterback to start a team's first 10 games over the last 5 seasons. So not
Just
many
want to give a
touchdown passes are being thrown by Daniel
I just want to
Jones.
give a
It's
shout
the
out to
point of the
Daniel.
stat.
Just want to give a shout out to Daniel Jones. You've been killing us with fun facts the last few days.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
a
I
lot of
don't think
content
that's
from him.
going
Thank
to
you.
continue anymore
Yeah.
because it's about to be Drew Lock season. The Giants are on a bye, and when they get off the bye, I heard say a 95% chance it's going to be Drew Lock leading the team because they
Ryan
can't
Dabble's
afford
pissed.
for Daniel Jones to get hurt because they don't have to pay him for next year. So that's
Which
my fun
makes
fact. I had a second fun fact too. I'll
Neat.
just make it. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
D. You want to go?
No. Go ahead.
you
So
finish
it's
on.
this has to do just like with sports in general because it has never happened this weekend. And I saw it, like this is actually crazy. Florida's 11 teams that they have in the state. Do you see this, Morrow? They
I
went
did see that.
0 and 11 this weekend for the first time ever. So they had six college football teams lost, three. So I guess that's what? That's nine college football teams. It's FBS, FCS, and then the
Yes.
Jags and the Bucks both lost. So every single professional or semi-professional football team in Florida this weekend lost 0 and 11. They're probably celebrating Trump's win now that I think about it because they're all just
Probably
happy to say
hungover.
fucking football doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But go
I
ahead.
guess you
Those
could
are my
say
two fun facts.
Miami won on Monday, but that doesn't count because the week was over. So
It wasn't Sunday.
correct. Dees?
I got three of them.
Oh boy, here we go. Keep it short.
One's more of an observation. Keep looking at the amount of moves per team continues to have zero correlation whatsoever with success or failure for teams. Interesting.
That is interesting.
Greeley's bench put up 0 points this week.
Really?
I don't think I've seen a bench put up 0 points before. I might have, but that was interesting. And this one's the most important. So just kind of digesting the election here, seeing how everything's going off. First off, these cabinet picks. Whoa.
Jesus.
I don't want to get into my slick play of the weekend, but really quickly, and these are all facts per SEC filings. the Kamala Harris campaign spent over $1 billion on this campaign that lasted less than 3 months. Crazy. And it was a campaign based on lies and fakeness. This included 2 separate $500,000 payments to Oprah Winfrey. Why does she need that money? Where else could that money go? $4 million to the Village Marketing Agency, which is a company dealing with social media influencers. Weird.
Okay.
$15 million to event production. Clifford, you know what that means. $150,000 to Black Voters Matter Fund, which literally promotes violence against police. $4 million to Advanced Aviation to fly on private jets. Over $100 million to consulting firms to tell her what the fuck to do.
Yeah, they did a good job.
And it ended up in $20 million of debt.
And $20 million of debt. And you forgot one in there. It was $5 million to Megan Thee Stallion for her performance. Did you see her performance at that one?
I did. It was bad.
Dude.
Yeah.
I cannot say.
So instead of that,
publicly what that performance was.
Yeah. Actually, she was wearing a blue dress.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. Instead of that, we got $93,000 in Bitcoin. The 401s and IRAs are looking well. They're not looking bad.
High. Everyone's
everyone's just bowling. Everyone's bowling. Everyone's excited.
All right, DC, got a fun fact or?
I'll go America's back.
Those are facts. Those are facts. And yeah, I don't want to get down a rabbit hole, but
okay. Do you have anything else?
I have a lot, but I got for visibility with this league, because that's, transparency is a thing. It's kind of like what Elon's about to do also.
With Doge there.
I was threatened to get my First Amendment taken away from me from this podcast here, so I have to be careful what I say.
Not anymore. We're good now.
But yeah, we're back.
Bring it back. Back. So that's a good fun fact, East. The fun fact is America is back. Go ahead, Mauro.
Are we good? Are we done with the fun facts? Okay, good. Well, let's get into an interesting Week 10 that it was. A lot of low scores. Let me share my screen.
The NFL sucked. I mean, there weren't any games, but the players scored not many points, so there really weren't many games. So just a terrible.
Yeah, it was. Really quickly, go to the scoreboard and just look at the totals of last week compared to this week. I mean, I feel like it's just a drastic.
That should have been a fun fact I should have done. Is the average
I was just thinking about it right now.
It's a lot less. I'll tell you that.
Because I remember last week I saw a handful of people in the 120s.
Well, there are teams. I guess the buys, and I don't know how it's working. But
so is Jim back now? Is Jim unfortunately back now? Because he was dead a couple of weeks ago.
He's 5-5, and he played my team that was decrepit in a few positions.
A weak team, a weak team by a weak leader too.
A weak team for the week of Week 10.
For the week, week for the week.
Jim's back.
Jim might be back. He might not.
He's
definitely not dead.
Justin Herbert is back as a quarterback now.
Justin Herbert.
I'm going to ride him into the playoffs like I did last year.
So let's get to the predictions here.
If that's your plan to get into the playoffs, God bless. All right.
Dak's dead. And
what's the totals?
Dak anyway.
We have to go over the totals of ours coming into this week. So coming this week, Dees is 36-20. You're first. I'm 35-21, one behind, and Moro's 31-25. That's coming into this week. So
you got 4 more weeks.
In this matchup, Moro picked himself to win by 7. That's a loss. Dees and I both picked Jim because we have brains. Dees, you picked Jim by 47. I believe as a nod to ally Jim there. I picked Jim by 22. Jim won by 19 here. I must say, too, most of these matchups were not close in our fantasy league.
No.
I went through looking, I'm like,
of course, me and Paul, I had to stay up all fucking night.
Literally, you almost lost it on the last fucking play, too.
I should have. You should have lost.
Stafford didn't even look Cup's way the entire. I wanted you to lose.
I'll be the first to admit it. My team's made of glass right now. So
yeah, tell me.
I'm looking for. I'm looking for some here.
You're trying to stay humble. You're trying to get humble now or something.
There's a piece of humble pie for everyone here going around. That's
Well,
I wasn't last year, and so you saw what happened. So I'm gonna go with a different approach here. See what
let's
happens
let's
there.
go to
so
a
DC,
team
you and I
that's
both got this pick right here. So
Shocker.
that's fine. I started off I think 1-4, so after a few three straight wins, I think or 2-4, three straight wins. Being 5-5 is not the end of the world right now. You're right in
it's
the mix
not.
of things.
It's
And
not.
talk about a team that started off high and on the big decline. Let's talk about your team, Reynolds.
Hey, I'm 5-5. I'm okay. I'm not dead yet. I'm
I,
fine. I'm right where I
I
want to be to
Is
face
Greeley
Park
is
in
Greeley
round one
back?
and beat him, as we've been
Greeley's
saying.
not back. He just played a weaker opponent this week.
I mean, look at
Greeley
my
wins
fucking
one
team.
more
Look at
game.
these fucking
He
jet
might be
pieces
back.
of shit here. Like, they fucking did nothing. I mean,
Dude, Aaron Rodgers fucked you so
Aaron
bad.
Rodgers, man. I
So
mean,
bad. And he's gonna fuck you again this week because he's gonna probably
I'm not starting
fucking
him this
go
week.
off. I know you're not. I
I
know.
know.
And he's
Reynolds,
probably
They're playing
gonna
the
go
he's
Colts.
going to
fucking
throw for
off
3 touchdowns.
to Brees Hall.
You know, here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact of the week. Aaron Rodgers hasn't had a 300-yard passing game in 35 straight games as an NFL starter. Like, that's nothing to do. That's
Wild.
years on the Packers. Like, a year and a think about it. He hasn't thrown for 300 yards in 35 straight games.
Well, it
That's
might
crazy.
happen this weekend.
Probably will, and
Um,
he'll be on my bench.
That's pretty crazy, actually.
Pretty sure I
Yeah,
picked
how's
Travis
that
this
even
week.
possible,
I feel
right?
like 300 yards isn't like
Like Baker throws for 300 yards every week. I don't understand how 35 straight. Like, think that's like this whole year and like a year and a half in
35
Green Bay.
straight.
That's crazy.
Say this: the Daniel Jones trade that really made for really didn't hurt
Does
you.
Aaron Rodgers suck?
This was the
Um,
I made the trade too last week with Clifford to get Calvin Ridley, who was on Greeley's team.
Oh yeah,
So
oh
it was
yeah,
a
Ridley.
full
That's a
circle.
move. That's a move.
It was a full circle move. That was part of the reason why I wanted him was to play him against Greeley too. And then he went off too. Like if only my fucking team showed up, that would have been the slick move of the year, if that mattered.
Your team
But
didn't even need to show up. Your
yeah,
team
my team just
like
fucking
just needed
sucks.
to have. Yeah, Tyler Conklin. Why'd you pick him up?
Dude, I had
Dude,
Bowers
he was
and fucking this piece of shit Isaiah Likely, who I paid for week one. I
yeah.
haven't played him once because I had Bowers. I'm like, all right, perfect. Bowers not a bye. I can play Likely now. And then he was
He hasn't
fucking out
done,
this week. No, he
If-
didn't
and
even play. He was like inactive.
He hasn't done anything
Imagine I had 3 tight ends on my fucking roster. You guys would have started this podcast fucking. I don't even.
I mean, how am I supposed to have three? No,
destroying me.
I did that one time because you had like 3 kickers and like 3 defenses. All right.
I mean, look at my team right now.
I haven't looked
can't
at
wait
it.
to
I
explain.
haven't noticed it since. I tried to trade with you. I'm like, who the fuck am I gonna get? Hey, if your team is kickers and defenses. That's why I brought up the one time. But I needed 3 tight ends. One's on a bye, one's hurt. You need a third one.
I hear you. I hear you.
But guess what? I picked the fucking guy on the Jets, and guess what? That
He
didn't
fucked
turn
up.
out well.
Let's
So-
get to the picks here, Reynolds.
I had myself by 47 here. Greeley won by 26. Deese had Greeley by 22. Morrow
Wow.
picked me like an idiot.
Wow.
By 12. So
I thought the Jets were
Wow.
going to go off. Guess not.
how
Why did I
stupid
pick
you
Greeley?
were.
Why did I pick Greeley here?
They're fucking favored in that game. They're
I know.
literally minus 1.5. And Arizona's been good. Like, and they're like, I think it's like, yeah, they're just gonna win.
All right.
The next matchup.
Race versus Eric.
we have
Race is on a
versus
6-game losing streak.
Yeah, I saw that. Dead.
Not
Teams.
great.
Yeah, teams.
Well, let's get right to the picks because I'm pretty sure these picked that race.
Jets.
If we
Jets
get to the
defense.
picks here,
Did Dees pick our race? I don't know.
I don't think so. No, I got Eric.
Deese did pick Race actually.
I know,
Deese
I
picked
know.
Race by 9. I was looking for it because I also picked Race by 4.
Ooh.
So, and Morrow picked Eric by 4. So Eric won by 17 here. That was bold strategy con by Deese and I
Yeah.
guess.
Must win by Eric. Big win by Eric.
Yeah, and then Race is in must-win territory now. You can't go to like 8 losses. I think that's you're officially dead. So
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be the win for Eric to get in the playoffs that he really, really needed.
He's the second highest scorer in the league. He's 6-4. I think he's okay.
Now, if you
Not
lose
by
2,
decent standards.
if you lose 2, you're 6-6, tied with everybody else.
All right. Well, anything else to say on this matchup? This was
not
Kyler.
really. I mean, Eric's team did good.
Eric's a contender. That's
Eric
what I'm
had the
getting.
Cardinals.
They're good.
So
Cardinals are good.
Cardinals are good. Cardinals are good. McBride, I mean, that sauce play, man, that missed tackle, that was literally just game like
You see his tweet.
changing.
You see his tweet afterwards.
Yeah, he's so mentally there.
Get him out of here. Get him out. I don't want him anymore. I don't want him. I don't want him to play anymore. just tweet, just being a fucking dickhead,
So
on
Rich
social media.
Cimini, he's like the ESPN beat writer
The
for the
Jets
Jets. He
guy.
tweeted so the Jets actually had like 21 missed tackles this week, which is the most. That's a fun fact too. The most in any game by any NFL team this year. 21 missed
Yeah.
tackles. Think about that.
And in the first
21
half,
missed tackles.
there was this one play. I forgot who. Was it Ferguson? The fucking no. What am I
No, it
saying?
was McBride. That's the play I'm talking about.
McBride.
That's
Yeah,
Sauce. It was third
McBride.
and like
That
5.
was fucking launched him.
Yeah.
I mean, Sauce is a fucking.
That
Dude,
changed the game.
The captain,
Did you stop him there? You get the
captain,
ball back.
he
It's
got Captain
14-6.
Phillips. Like literally. Like,
Good thing they
insane.
didn't play this weekend. Good thing.
Terrible. Terrible. I say
Eric
don't
has-
let him play
That was 2
again.
weekends ago.
Get him out of there.
Kyler also
He has
set a record.
value.
He had,
Get him out of there.
Kyler had like 17 straight completions, I think, in a row. Like defense, the
Crazy.
worst I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went. Fuck this team, man. So Eric, we got here. Me and Dees picked that race, so that was smart. Next matchup.
Let's move on to the Battle of the Bros.
The Battle of the Bros here. The Battle of the Bros. Dees, do you know who you picked here? You picked the older bro, and he got his dick smashed in by the younger bro. So
Bigger dick, bro.
bigger dick Jared here
No,
took out Slick.
Slick definitely has a bigger dick.
I actually picked Jared to win this. So I went with the upset here, and now everyone's 5-5. Moro, you also picked Jared to win this. Well,
Wow.
you had Jared by 8, I had Jared by 2, D said Slick by 10. Jared won by 26.
Click on Hubbard.
Is
Is he
it?
top? Is he top 2?
He's probably top
10,
top
probably?
7, top 7.
Top
yeah.
7. Yeah.
Dude, he's on the
He's on
worst team
fire.
in the NFL, and he's
Oh,
top 7, right? It's actually crazy.
Look at the guy
Yep.
that traded Slick, Jonathan Brooks. He
Dude.
might not play this year.
He might not play this year. That was the best trade that you made, Moro. You essentially traded Brooks for Chase Brown, right? Because you got
Yeah.
Cooper, then traded
Yep.
Cooper for
hmm
that's a slick play of the season potentially for sure.
Right now, yes.
Right now, like
Yeah.
'cause Chase Brown's been killing it.
Slick's team. I wouldn't feel that comfortable right now if I was.
He's on the
him.
downhill.
He needs to
spiral.
make. Yeah, you got to make some trades.
I mean, the Dolphins.
Maybe
How does he have Tua, Mostert, and Tyreek, and they all did nothing really? Tyreek.
Mostert's
Tyreek's fucking hurt.
Mostert's the third back now. Jalen
Yeah,
Wright's the
fuck
second.
Mostert.
So
I mean, he outscored Achan, which is not really fucking saying much. That
when your
fucking guy.
defense is your highest score, it's not going to be a good day.
It's not. It's
No.
not.
No, it's
All
not.
right. So I think we're all 2-2 on picks. I'm going to skip the next matchup. We'll go to that one last. Let's go to Deese's. This was a barn burner.
This is potentially the matchup of the week, just because of how the only matchup that was close. I'll say.
I really needed this to step away, stay at the top. 6-4 with what my team's looking at right now. Not well.
Yeah,
I got lucky here. I need to make some moves. My team's open for trades. If anyone wants some trades, if you look at my
How about
bench,
your boy Jared Goff? 4 picks.
Yeah. 5.
Yeah.
5 picks.
Five
picks. I'm
Five
sorry,
picks.
5
Five
picks.
picks.
5 picks.
5 picks.
But
Yeah.
he still scored 7 points. That's pretty crazy. 5 picks.
His last 2 weeks have not been good.
Why-
9.6 points and 7 points.
How do you?
So he's on the downhill spiral, actually.
Yeah, but I mean, click on him again.
So if we get to
Click on him again. Go down. Go down. So you're looking week 15. So you're looking there. He's playing Chicago week 2 of the playoffs. Just putting it out there for just putting it out there for value.
that says Cincinnati.
16.
Yeah, Sin. Is Sin Chicago?
You don't want to play Chicago.
Oh, CHI or CIN?
Yeah,
CHI, my bad.
CHI.
I would say he's
Yeah.
good bait.
Love it.
He's good bait for these next 2 weeks. If someone
Yeah,
wants him.
he is.
Really
Lions,
try
are
to
good.
get-
Lions might be the best team in the NFL right now.
Deesh, your running back situation is not good right now.
No, it's not. It's not. I need.
Gibbs is okay, but you need another one.
Zach Moss is out for the year, and Javante lost his job. So, not great. Not great. And you got no one on the bench here.
Who wants
Who had you
Jared?
here?
Who wants Jared Goff? I'll take a running back.
Take a starting running back for Jared Goff? Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure we both picked Paul here, unfortunately.
Probably. Fucking losers.
I picked Paul here by 47. Deese picked Deese by 47. Moro picked Paul by 45. Deese won by
Paul
3.
should have won. Paul should have
Paul
won.
should have won.
I don't care.
Paul should have won.
Paul
We'll
should have
get to
won
that.
it. Paul should have won it.
Paul-
Ryan Thomas Jr. Tough there.
Tough there.
Um,
I mean, you can't start him with Mac Jones as a starting quarterback into Minnesota. That's a terrible start. And
Yeah.
also, Purdy had the easiest matchup of the week again. Daniels had a tough matchup in Pittsburgh. That's
Agreed.
also a tough, bad start. This is
Agreed.
why you're 1-9, Paul, because of decisions like this. Exactly. It's exactly every week we're like, Paul, this is a bad decision. And it costs you the matchup. So Paul getting too high these days.
Yeah. And it was nice. I woke up, what was it, 6 a.m. that morning. I stayed up until almost the end, but I fell asleep. And it's just nice waking up and expecting a loss, but you're like, nice. You're like, hey, you wake up, it's super early. You wake your wife up. Hey, Kim, I won in fantasy last week.
I won.
It's not a good, not a good reaction from her, but you're proud. You're proud, I'll say.
All right. Let's go to a team that's probably the hottest team in the league right now, and that's Clifford.
Yeah.
He's just murdering.
Yeah.
I think this is the sixth straight week with 100+ points. He's on fire right now.
He's on fire. He picked up 2 new running backs too. I gave him Tracy and Hunt, who both had great games.
Great games.
I think Clifford's
decent games, but
Clifford's still upset that I beat him last year in the last week of the season to get into the playoffs, and he missed it. So he's out for revenge right now.
Clifford's got to he's got to get revenge on last week for himself. But like Johnny Smith, like that guy.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Reynolds.
Go ahead.
But you got Joe Burrow throwing up 33, not happening every week, and you have a kicker throwing up 18, not happening every week. If that didn't happen, it would have been a very, very close week. So yes, 128 is a lot.
It is.
But I
don't know what Clifford's doing starting Jonas Smith over
Laporta. That's fucking retarded. That doesn't make any sense.
It's could have been
that doesn't make any sense. But hey, it didn't even matter. Maybe just to stack on his points more, but it didn't even matter. His team's good. It's been good. He's got DK on the bench.
He's a contender. Yeah.
I would agree that the guy in first place who has 100 points for last time, I'd say he's a contender.
Second place,
or tied for record wise. But I agree, I say the Reynolds power rankings this week. It was tough. It was tough conversations were had this week.
I'm biased. I'm biased, and I don't. Yeah, we'll talk.
So we get to the picks here. Actually, Laura, you picked Alex in this matchup to win by 15. Deese, you also picked Alex in this matchup to win by 11. I picked Clifford by 22. Clifford won by 26, so that's good for me. And then the last matchup of the week, which is the curb stopping, the Mr. Park wins the Derek Vineyard Curb Stopping of the Week award. Curb stops Baisley here.
Baisley could have changed the whole
75-point Baisley. 70-point
35 points he lost by.
Sam Darnold,
35 points he lost by, exactly. And he got curb stomped. So that's
Falcons
that's
defense, Baisley.
I mean, as soon as Chase put up 50 points on Thursday, it was over. It wasn't even going to be close.
Oh my God. I didn't even see that. Yeah.
50 points, literally. It says 49.9, right?
Yep.
Insane.
And they lost.
And they lost.
Crazy.
Look at his stat line that game. 11 receptions.
The only reason you won is because Chase did this because Lamar had to keep going off too.
Yep.
So, because they played against each other.
Yeah.
Insane game. McMillan, I really liked McMillan. I want McMillan. That guy he hasn't done it. Click on him. He hasn't done anything.
He's
he was on my draft. He was on my DraftKings last week, motherfucker.
Yeah, I played him the last couple of weeks. The guy's a fucking nothing. What a bum he's been. So getting to the picks here. I picked Baisley by 22. Morrow had Baisley by 75 here.
Never again.
He lost by 35, so that's a 110-point difference.
Terrible.
He's picked Park here by 17.
Wow.
That's right.
So we get to the standings of the week. I was 4-3. Deese was also 4-3. So maintain your lead. This week was 2-5.
Yeah, it's not good.
So leads us to what's up?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I would say it leads to on the season. Deese is 40-23, almost 20 games over 500 in picks. That's good.
It's good. It's not bad. It's not a bad.
39-24, so I'm one behind you, and still 15 games over 500. Morrow is 33-30. So I don't know the math here, probably like 7, 8, 9, 10 games behind us. Not close.
It would be a good stat if you weren't playing me and Reynolds, but I guess normal people, it's a good stat. So congrats there.
Right now, it's like good.
Young Ho Ko.
Koo.
Poor guy.
Poor
Missed his
guy. He
field
missed the
goal.
kick at the end there. The guy does work
Yeah,
usually.
yeah. The owner of the team came and like gave him a hug and shit. Love
Pat
to
him on
see.
the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's a
Needed
good
that.
kicker. Unfortunate that he screwed himself.
He's a human too. But you love to see something like that.
So the lead right now, Dees is 40 and 23. I'm 39 and 24, and the Morrow's 33 and 30. It's like 10 p.m. like election night, and like the Trump odds are going up. That's me and Dees right now. Like we're gonna win. Like there's nothing more we can do about it. It's just ride it out, and that's
Yeah.
what's gonna happen.
Still
2024
4 more
Trump
weeks. Still 4 more
2024
weeks.
Trump odds, not 2020 Trump
No, but
odds.
like from 10 p.m. the other night.
Yeah.
From the Green Night a week ago.
Yeah. So in
Still
2020
time.
that happened, but I think we got a little wiser this year.
We
I'm
did.
sure,
We
I'm
did.
A
pretty
lot
sure
more
last year
lawyers at the polling
Too
station.
big to rig,
we
Dees.
were all bad.
That's
we were
what
all bad
happened.
last
Too
year.
big to rig.
All right, so let's get to our awards.
Oh, I missed another fun fact of the week. I was going to talk about
Go
the
ahead.
Democratic
No.
the voter turnout between
Yeah.
2016, 2020, and 2024.
Save it for next week then.
Comprehensive breakdown by county of the voter turnout.
Okay. Now give me some more time. I'll give you some more.
Okay, let's get to our awards for the week. So the Derek Vineyard Kershaw Band Award a week went to Park here for winning. Then we have the non-intelligent gesture of the week this week. So the winner of this award, his name is more. Bring up the other tab here. So his name is Jerjan Newton.
Wikipedia, let's go.
So they call him Johnny Newton, I guess, but his name is Jerjan Newton, and he wins the non-intelligent gesture of the week in the Commanders Steelers game when it was like 4th and like 2, and Russell Wilson did like the fake snap, and this dumbass jumped off sides.
Went off.
For no reason at all. Literally went off sides, and then the Steelers got a first down. Like the Commanders just needed a field goal to win too, and they would have had it, and then literally the Steelers are going to punt like they cowardly did the week before, and this guy jumps offside, game over, no more timeouts, game ends.
It was so bad.
Looking, so Jerjan Newton, some more. Just scroll down a little bit here. I'm watching something funny. So Jerjan here has 4 brothers. Okay, right there, more just personal life. So it's Jerjan, Jervon, Jerquan, and Jerjan are the Newton family, full of athletes, I'm sure. So
how did you find this?
So, because I was like, who was this defensive lineman that jumped off sides?
Let me dig deeper.
So I literally went to
Fucking some Matt Walsh shit
to see who committed the penalty, and then I googled him. I'm like, this guy's name is this, and I clicked on Wikipedia. I'm like, this. So yeah. So anyway, so yeah, he wins the award for the non-intelligent gesture of the week, and then so my Gary Basie How High Award of the week goes to Paul this week. So I'm gonna start first. I have for 2 decisions. For starting Purdy, or for benching Purdy, and then playing Daniels. And then I think last week we killed him for doing the opposite, but it's all right. This is a new week now. And then for starting Brian Thomas with Mac fucking Bum Jones throwing to him more if you want to go to his matchup against these. So if he just starts Waddle, who I'm pretty sure we killed him for starting also in the past, but like we're going to be a results oriented show here.
Waddle at a one.
Process.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
If he starts Waddle, he easily beats these. Also, he should start Cup there, and then he could have put like any of these other guys. Like he should start put Singletary in the flex. He still played a decent amount. So if you put Singletary in the flex, he beats you. So
yeah, no, I appreciate the early Christmas present.
So Paulin's my Gary Basie How High Award of the week.
I'm gonna let me go more real quick.
Go ahead.
I got two of them. It's Paul with exactly what he said, and then it's Team Park starting McMillan.
Yeah, guy sucked.
That was bad. Guy didn't even play one snap.
I think he did. He just didn't. I think he got hurt. He was hurt, but then
go to him.
Did he not play?
Who, McMillan?
What happened there?
Who were they playing?
They played the 49ers.
So he
missed week 9 with he missed week 9 with a hamstring injury. It says.
So
hold on.
No, they changed this.
This is correct. He didn't play a snap. He did not. So he was active, but did not play a snap last week. You're correct. I have the snap count here. So
they changed the spin of this recently because they said some shit about he was playing like pregame shit.
Yeah, but he did not play a snap. I have the snap count up here. He actually did not play a snap, which is crazy. Raheem Jarrett played 82 snaps. That guy. I played that guy on my DraftKings team.
Not that it matters, but Park. You know what's going to happen with this team. he's going to lose first round of the playoffs.
I
Can't
know.
just,
That's why I'm going to get the 8 seed and play him. I'll be fine.
I kind of want to start losing some games
being
here.
in the 8, being 5-5 now, being the 8 seed is not a bad thing at all.
It's right where you want to be. It's right where you want to be.
Get in the dance. Get in the dance.
To get in the dance, it's going to be, I guarantee you, a dip. It's going tiebreaker. 1,000%.
It's going to be
it's going last year.
It's going a tiebreaker 1,000%, and it's going to be
tiebreaker. I had more points. It's going to go.
It's going to be points within like fucking 50 points, probably. Maybe less.
Who is your Gary Basic how high play of the week?
My Gary Basic high play of the week. I had one, but I came across another one while we were reviewing the Week 10 matchups. Obviously, Clifford starting Jonnu Smith over Laporta. I don't know what he was thinking. He still won by $1 billion, but he could have won maybe the curb style.
He probably would have got the curb style.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, I think.
But my original is Baisley, literally on the matchup. I'm going to crush Baisley after picking him, winning by 75. Starting the Falcons, who's been one of the worst defenses in the league. They put up -1 points. I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
They're terrible.
Just add insult to injury. Yeah, Baisley. Clearly you weren't thinking. That's like the
divisional matchup. There's going to be points scored. Come on.
Baisley picked up who doesn't even play anymore. The running back on the Bills.
Oh,
Damian Harris.
Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, Damian Harris. Yeah, the retired running back. Yeah. Hey, that guy got more points than the Falcons defense did this week, so that works out. So,
right. Well, I'll go right into the slick, I guess.
Yep.
I'm going back to Clifford. He picked up Joshua Carty.
You're reading my mind.
The kicker, who just had a day, 18 points.
18 points is crazy.
Off waivers, both free.
And I also going to give a shout out to, hold on one second, Jared. He picked up another kicker, Chad Ryland, while Siebert was on a bye. He put up only 7 points, but still more than 6 kickers. So that's my second one.
Go ahead, Dees.
So 2 kickers for my slick play of the week.
Yeah. My number one is Donald Trump's cabinet pick so far.
Oh my God.
It's incredible. I'm not going to go through names, but if you, I mean, just
the Borders Czar guy is great. Do you see how he's like, we could just deport all families? That guy, oh my God, dude.
He broke liberals. But just the women.
Just to start, man.
Just the women. Like for our daughters, brother, like there is so many role fucking models. So many role models. Put in such important positions, like literally like insane positions.
Do you have an NFL?
The first one. I got a bunch of them. But no, just his picks and it just the spotlights of the people that very clearly what their agenda is. And I won't even say agenda, what their values are.
Speaking of agendas,
half of them are patriots, half of them are combat veterans. Crazy.
No, I agree.
Team Clifford, Joshua Carty.
Okay.
Just to add on to what Morrow said, the guy scored all the points for the Rams last week.
18 points, crazy.
Like I'm pretty sure that's historic. That's pretty crazy. And then I'm gonna go to my matchup real quick.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
It's not it, dumbass. Where you going?
There we go.
Wrong one. You see my tight end there?
Mike Gesicki.
Yeah.
Yep. He wasn't even the most effective tight end on his own team.
Wait, because you do have
he wasn't that good. But I did pick him up.
You do have 3 tight ends.
You have 3 tight ends. You were just chirping around for 3 tight ends. You actually have 3 tight ends on your
team.
And
all 3 of your tight ends were active and played this week, actually. So you don't even have guys hurt or on buys.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
So by me picking this guy up and winning, I won this week. By putting up 5 points, I won this week. So
I guess if you started
Ferguson, I would have lost.
Reynolds, I actually I know you're the non-intelligent gestures you're a bit, but I have a wild card for that.
No, you could give your non-intelligent gesture play too.
It's actually
is it Kamala Harris?
No, it's
Kamala Harris.
Actually an owner of an NFL team with something that he said. It was actually Jerry Jones talking about how CeeDee Lamb complained about the sunlight coming through.
I saw that, yeah.
Deteriorated him from fucking catching a touchdown. And Jerry Jones was like, we use that to our advantage, but the Cowboys haven't won anything all year.
Can I
So
say that sunlight situation in an indoor stadium is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen.
it's
Like
crazy.
anytime there's like a Cowboys game at 4 o'clock and it's like on Thanksgiving, I think it always
It's always
impacts
gonna
it too,
happen.
right?
It's always gonna
Dude,
happen.
shut the
Crazy.
fucking blinds. You have a dome. Like why is that even a thing?
He said
Like it's
no blinds. It's
crazy.
an advantage. That's my non-intelligent
Yeah,
gesture.
well, the
You see
Cowboys
Jerry
are
Jones is like,
financially
what
worse
are
than
we
the
gonna
Jets
rip
right now.
down the stadium?
Yeah, build a new one.
My my slick play. Go to Alex's matchup. He lost versus Clifford, but this guy all the way to the right here.
Hold on. There we
So it's Mac Hollins in the flex there on the Bills.
go. Ah,
So I mean, this guy is definitely for free. He picked up like the day before. I don't know exactly when, but I'm assuming.
yeah.
And
The
That's
yeah, I
a
mean, he got
on
10
Sunday
points.
morning.
that's a
Yeah,
nice
Sunday
looking
morning.
chart.
got 10 points. So yeah, I
Okay,
played him on my DraftKings team too. That's how I knew. But I'm like, oh, it's actually a good play. Because he was cheap. He
that is
did
a good
okay,
play.
but again, the rest guys didn't do anything, so it doesn't matter.
Well, good
Okay,
news.
moving on. Moving on.
Good
So
news
the looking standings here.
for our
Americans.
listeners. The contender, pretender, well, top four contender, pretender, dead is back. We're bringing it back with 4 weeks left. Let's just take a quick glance at the standings here. As you can tell, three teams, 7-3, two, 6-4, then 1, 2, 3. What's that? Five and five, five,
Five,
five and
five, and
five.
five.
We're all over the board here. But obviously a lot is up for grabs still. I think if here 3-7, 1-9, you're done. Basically get the win out.
Yeah.
But if these two
Is
teams
that
4-6 lose, they might be done too.
If
You
either
never
of them
know.
lose this week, I think they're done.
Yes, I agree.
That's my
yeah.
assessment. And am I
Uh,
they're done in my mental
how many points did Alex and Greeley score? Go down there. Because that's gonna be a huge thing.
Alex really has
Not
more.
many. Not that
not
More.
many.
many. Greeley's
That
like
could
in the
change in
middle.
literally 1 week. That could literally change in 1 week. It's
This
crazy.
is actually great. I hadn't even looked at this. My points for is like fourth there, so I'm gonna have tiebreakers. That's actually a good thing. I thought I was
Points
further
No,
down.
points for is big.
this is gonna be a tiebreaker. It's 100,000% gonna come down in this.
Yeah, I
It's
got a
crazy.
2 loss streak. So do you want to rank your top four or no? Are we moving on to the
Yeah,
preview?
yeah. No,
Okay.
we're doing top four contender, pretender, dead. That
Okay,
is,
go ahead.
we are back with this here. I'll start it.
100%.
All right. So actually, all my contender, I don't have four are my contenders. I don't have any extra to add there. In this order, number one with the 6 game winning streak, I have Clifford at number one. Number two, I have Eric.
Oh,
Number three, I have Deese.
that
Four, unfortunately, I have Park, who I called Madoff last week. I still think he is that, but hopefully he
wow.
gets the 1 seed. Pretenders in no particular order: Reynolds, Baisley, Duslick, Jared, Jim, myself, and Alex. And then dead. This might be a surprise to some people. Greeley, I'm really dead. And these two aren't a surprise. Iris and Paul are also dead.
You have
That's
Greeley
fine.
dead, huh? After
He's
he
dead.
just beat me, after coming off a big win against Reynolds,
Well,
you have him
he's
dead?
about to lose this week. That's why
I mean, he's not making the playoffs, but I don't think he's dead.
he's dead.
Who's Greeley faced this week? Oh, okay.
We'll see.
I did. The agenda's all making sense. Okay, makes sense.
It is.
Deese, do you want to go?
I'll go real quick. Top four. Me, number one. Clifford, number two. Eric, number three. Baisley, number four.
Really? Baisley top four? You have him as a contender, huh?
He's a contender.
Do you have anyone else in your contender?
I got four more. My contenders are basically who's going to make the playoffs.
Fair.
And then pretenders, I got four more, and then I got two deads. So contenders, number five, Big Dick Slick.
You have to get his dick pushed in by his brother.
Yeah. After that, still. Then Reynolds, number six. Number seven, Little Dick Singer.
Oh,
my
okay.
God.
Number eight, Park, sneaking in, even though he's 7-3 right now. I think.
How do you not have Eric in your top? He's the second highest point scored in the league. You make no sense.
Eric's number three.
Did you rank him number three?
Yeah, I got Eric.
I thought I missed
top.
that.
Eric's in the top four. It's me number one, Clifford two, Eric three, Baisley four.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
That's my mistake. My mistake.
Pretenders number nine, first one out of the playoffs. It's gonna change, but it's Alex right now. Oh, hate to say it.
At 4 and 6. Okay.
Alex this
my
week.
boy.
Deese, do you know who Alex faces this week in a pivotal matchup for him?
No.
We'll get to it in the previews then.
All right. Number 10, my boy Jim.
Jam.
Number 11, Morrow. Number 12, Grilly. He's making a comeback, but I don't think it's going to be.
At least we agree on something, D's.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna be in the
So
playoffs.
you think that Greeley and Alex probably the most important matchups this week for their own
I think so.
lives, right?
You don't want to go. You can't go
Greeley
4-7.
Greeley faces Morrow and Alex faces Deese.
It was gonna be my fun fact, but I think more than not of the matchups are gonna determine if you're gonna make the playoffs or not this week, this upcoming week.
All right,
100%.
Whoa.
Dead. Number 13, I race and dead, real dead. Paul.
cool.
He's
Yeah.
got 1%. Yeah,
He's dead.
unload your team right now. Take advantage of the system.
Morrow has
do
to lock
weird,
his team right now. He
do
can't do
weird
anything
things
anymore.
right now. Paul, look at my team. I'll give you some money.
No, everything.
Let's get that collusion going.
No,
Just
any
kidding.
trade
Let's
Just
collude.
kidding. Just kidding.
with Paul will be looked at like that's actually happening. We're not allowing any bullshit here.
No, he could trade though. He's still
No, he can't.
statistically.
No, he can't.
No, he can't.
He can't. First of all, it has to be approved, but he can't. He hasn't traded yet. He's not even going to trade now. So
You can't go 5-9 and make the playoffs. It's just not. It's
okay.
not possible.
My top four in no order actually. I consider these four as an equal at the top four. So I have Deese, Clifford, Reynolds, and Eric.
How
Those
do
are
you?
the top
Okay,
four.
that's insane.
My next four, I'm going to put Baisley, Slick, Jared, and Jim.
Okay.
Those are my contenders. Then my next grouping is dead, and that's I have Park starting with that. Park's still dead. I don't care.
You're still
He's
Park
dead.
dead? Oh my god.
And then I have you, Morrow, then Greeley, Alex, Irace, and Paul. So actually, Irace too this week faces those three guys have three matchups against the three of us. Actually, we can eliminate the three of them basically.
Yeah.
If you think about it, if we come on the show next week and we have a full host win, the playoffs are only going to be down to like two teams eliminated, or like it's gonna be 10 teams for 8 spots. Is what I'm trying to say.
You see these playoff percentages over here, right? If those teams lose 11 through 14, I mean, Paul, we don't even have to count Paul.
They'll literally all be dead.
Yeah, like they'll be.
Who's Greeley playing this week?
So Greeley faces
playing
Morrow,
me.
Alex faces you, and then Irace faces me. And they're sitting there 11, 12, 13. We could go for the jugular here and just eliminate the fucking three of them and just and Paul's already dead. So then there's only 10 teams left for 8 spots. So
We need Paul to pick up some wins. I need Paul to pick up some wins against people above me. That's what I need.
yeah.
To do.
So let's see who's Paul facing this week actually.
Yeah, you guys see I changed my team name for the first time in like weeks.
I've never seen you change your team name, but I did see it. I did.
It's a new one.
The previews. Bad day. Yeah. Bad day.
Oh, wow. Paul plays Jared this week, and Jared needs to lose for my sake and a few others' sake. He's currently sitting in the 8th seed, so
Yeah,
a lot of people want Jared to lose.
Paul just doesn't give a fuck right now. He's like, let me ruin everyone's fucking season.
I hope he does. I hope it starts this week.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Look at Jared's running backs. Is that the worst starting two running backs you've ever seen in this league in history?
Yeah, Hubbard,
Justice
Hubbard's on a bye.
and Emmanuel Wilson. Who the fuck? Like you're starting. What's their combined projection? Like 4? Like 3.5, 4.5. So that Paul's gonna win this week.
Yeah,
Paul's definitely gonna win this week.
Paul's 100% winning this week.
Yeah,
Paul,
Josh Allen plays the Chiefs. That's a great game Sunday. It's the
I
Bills
think luckily for me, McCaffrey finally turns back on. He didn't turn back on last week.
He's back. Paul's team is good too. Like Daniels plays Philly. That's a Thursday night game. That's gonna be a good game. That's tomorrow. In Washington, Philly.
Brock Purdy sitting on the bench just kills me. Waddle's gonna be in that starting position, I'm sure.
Yeah,
right?
it's against Seattle. So I'm taking Paul to win this matchup easily. Actually,
yeah.
Paul by 22.
Paul by 44 for me.
I'm gonna go Paul by 33. Let's go 33.
A unanimous Paul prediction here. 1-9 Paul. Unanimous pick.
You don't see it much.
This is big for any other 5-5 team.
This is big for the entire league.
This is good. This is good.
This is for the nail.
He goes into that 9-10 spot, and then it's only like 9 teams for 8 spots. So
real quick, can we see what Jared's remaining schedule looks like?
Jared's only projected 88 points too. That's terrible.
Jared's currently in 8th place right now. So
I didn't even know you could do this tomorrow.
Let's bring it.
KevinMorrowGay.com.
No, this is a stupid way of doing it.
KevinMorrowGay.com.
What do you mean? It's right
No,
here.
you can see it now.
He's
Paul,
playing
Alex, Park, and then Jim. Not the easiest
Not the
to ride
easiest.
out.
There's a must
Not the
win for
easiest.
Jared. That's all I'm saying.
Next game here. Go ahead, Morrow.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just get back to this one. This might be the matchup of the week here.
This might be the matchup of the week here. And look at this projection. 109 to 77. Does Park have guys on bye or something? He only got one.
Remember, Chase is
two.
Chase is Park's only good player, essentially. That's what I
know. Park's team sucks. Park's team
Denver,
is dead.
Denver's gonna fuck up Atlanta this week. I'm calling it right
probably
now.
Are. I think that's in Denver too.
Clifford by 40.
Denver in Atlanta.
Yeah, Clifford by
It's
47.
in Denver. Probably gets snow.
Clifford
by 47.
Clifford by Trump.
Clifford by Trump.
Yeah.
Speaking of Trump,
Park has no good run.
Of the meeting at the White House today
with Biden.
How fucking awkward! I wish. Imagine being a fly on that wall.
Biden's probably fucking happy. Did you see him talk last week? He was perfectly coherent.
Did you see Jill walk out of the voting booth in a red dress? Weird. But
I saw him walking on the beach though, just stumbling.
I saw it too.
Let's keep it fantasy D.
Okay, so I'm picking Clifford by first Trump, so Clifford by 45.
All right, I'm doing Clifford by second Trump, 47.
Okay, Morrow.
Clifford by Vance Trump, 48.
Nice. Yeah. It's gonna be Vance Gabbert.
Yeah. Clifford about like 51 will be Barrett.
Just quick. Remember, McMillan, he sucks obviously, and White's on a bye. So Park has to fill in some bums. Park
would keep Young Who.
Park's team sucks. He's gonna put Charbonnet in or Dalvin Cook. Like, those guys are bums.
Yeah. Park's not gonna be a number one. Park sucks.
I had Park dead in my thing.
Go there, 44, 45, or 45, 46. What do we do there?
Go. 45, 47, and 48.
Trump 1, Trump 2, and Vance 1.
Vance 1.
Alex versus Deese.
Ooh, look at this projection, Deese. 110 to 98 here, huh?
I think Washington. I did too. Yeah.
No, I know. Like, I mean, 98's not bad. I think that's probably more than I'm projecting. I think Alex is projected a lot.
I need to make some moves. Paul, send me something. I need a new running back or the league.
I want this on the record right now. Jared Goff's going to outscore Lamar Jackson this week, and that might be Deese's downfall because they're playing at Pittsburgh.
Jacksonville is like the easiest matchup. At home against Jacksonville, it doesn't get an easier matchup than that.
You can't do that, but I just feel like he's going to go off.
Yeah, imagine you can't bench Lamar.
That would be the slick play of the season.
If you're not confident about your matchup, not saying I'm not, but yeah, it's something to think about. You know, I'm going to sit down, do my research. You know. And make it an informed decision, I think.
If you start Goff over Lamar and then you play Goff and Gibbs and then Montgomery gets like 3 touchdowns, that's gonna be like fuck.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're not gonna bench Lamar. There's no. I mean, you could.
Easily could.
You could.
I mean, Lamar,
look at the weather.
I'm just saying, there's trades in the works right now. Lamar might not even be in the picture by Sunday. Just saying.
Ooh.
Just saying. I mean, that means you guys should, just put in a fire.
I'm picking Alex by 11 here. I think his matchups wise is looking nice here. I think Alex by 11. Deese?
I got to go myself. I'm going to go me. 22.
22.
Alex by 22.
Alex by 22. Ooh, both picked Alex. So
Alex has the best running backs in the league, I think.
This is a win-win for me because if Deese loses, then Deese loses. But if
I don't want
Alex
to win, I'd rather have Alex lose. But I think
killed then. So
he's gonna win. But
I put the nail in Paul last week. The nail's coming for Alex this week.
Yeah, you're coming. You're the Grim Reaper, just going door by door.
Door by door. I hate to do it, but I'm not that confident this week. But
Speaking of Grim Reapers, can you go to my matchup? Because this is where I race dies this week.
Oh,
unfortunately.
man.
I'm sorry to have to do cubby on cubby violence here.
Yeah.
But
he's dead already.
Who's that race going to slot in here? Oh, I guess Nico and
Nico and
Mason's useless right now.
yeah, he is.
So Montgomery would be slotted there. I
I
don't
mean, he
even
has
know why.
one day. Oh, one Dale's on a. Never mind.
He's gonna have to start Taysom and Ertz. Like,
Yeah.
That sucks.
yeah,
This is
I
easy. I'm going. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna break records here. Reynolds by 87.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Reynolds by 75. I think Reynolds, you should start Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I don't like Winston. Jameis going back to New Orleans. Winston sucks, Reynolds.
revenge game. Jameis revenge game against the Saints, who fucking suck.
Yeah,
Jameis and Tillman, Cedric Tillman this week. That guy's gonna go
I
off.
don't even. I don't think it's gonna matter for the matchup, but I think Rodgers is in a week where if he fucks up, he's fucking dead. He's fucking dead. If he pulls another last week,
If he
if he
dies, he
pulls
dies
another
at this point.
Arizona, he's dead.
Let's see that guy Travis from Florida State. I'm going Reynolds by 55. Next
All right,
matchup
let's.
here. Slick and Eric. Ooh, this is a potential matchup of the week here.
It is a lot of
Two very
implications
much
here.
teams.
I think it is. I think this is the biggest
A
matchup
lot
this
of
week.
implications here.
So that guy Davis Allen that Eric is starting there, he's actually like playing now over Parkinson. Parkinson doesn't play anymore. I don't think I saw. Because I looked at this up the other day. And so Parkinson like a zero the other day too, right? Because that's
Kobe?
your third guy.
Yeah, he has to go. The
They
gulag.
both suck anyway. But
Yeah.
so if Slick wins here and goes 6-5, and then Eric's 6-5, that'd be interesting. But
It'll be
I
good
don't
for
know.
the league.
Slick's team is not. He's got like Derrick Henry and AJ Brown, but like
He's starting Gus Edwards, who's been dead, and then
Yeah. But Eric has Derek Carr.
he should start Josh Downs against
look
that
at
team from
Derek
New
Carr's
York.
a good. Look what he did last week, 20 points. Derek Carr's gonna. He's
I don't
gonna
think
put
so.
up.
I don't think
touchdowns.
he's good. I think Jared Goff would be really good for Eric right now.
Oh my! Eric has Kyler on the bench on a bye. He doesn't need
Drink.
fucking Jared Goff.
Drink.
Jared Goff would 100% be better than.
All right, I'm
Derek
going
Carr.
Eric by 11.
I'm going to. I'm going.
Huge win for the 5 and 5s.
Bigger Dick Singer by 35.
I literally wrote down Big Dick by 35. I'm gonna go Slick here. I'm gonna go Slick by 12. I think a lower scoring matchup, defensive batter, but 16. I think that the Raiders kind of suck. So if Tua and Tyreek can do something, then I don't know. Eric's team's good though, but
Let's go to
Imagine Singer
Beasley against Jim here.
5 and 6. That'd be terrible.
Beasley against Jim. We need Beasley to win this, and then Jim needs to fucking go away. I'm just gonna say that. Like, we can't have Jim get in the playoffs again and then win again. That can't happen.
I can't pick Beasley, or can I? Yeah, Jim teams suck actually.
Jim's team does suck.
Is Russell Wilson good?
He might be. He might be.
If he wins this week, he's back.
To play to Mike Williams.
He's okay.
You see Mike Williams' Instagram?
Yeah, I did. And Rogers got asked about it. He's like, "Oh, I like Mike. Mike's a good guy."
Oh, the red line thing.
Yeah. Fuck Rogers.
I'm taking Beasley.
Whoa.
By 17.
Wow.
I don't want to do this, but yeah,
Yeah.
I like Beasley's matchup better. Shit. I really want to pick Beasley? Hold on. D's, you pick, right? Let me look at this one more time.
I'm going Beasley. Beasley 15.
I'd rather have Jim lose just because he's right above. Yeah, I'm going to go Beasley by 6. Close game.
Which guarantees a playoff spot for Beasley. That's what we're saying right now.
Yeah, it would.
That's basically what we're saying right now.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Beasley's obviously going to make the playoffs and then lose in heartbreaking fashion. I mean, that's got to be what happens. So
all I heard was Beasley's obviously making the playoffs. Good for you, Beasley.
Good for you, Beasley.
Good for you, Beasley.
I heard that losing in heartbreaking fashion.
To the last matchup, me versus Grilly. Patience here for both teams, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say so too.
Must win.
Well, you can't start Madison. That guy fucking sucks. Does he even play?
Madison?
What else is he going to start? Akers, Ray. What's up with Evans is on bye. I think Evans is back next week, right?
Evans is back next week, yes. So
Jordan Love's gonna get fucked up this
Dude,
week.
Bateman's been good. You should put Bateman in over Madison.
We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Madison, he's the starter now. He's the starter.
Yeah, but they suck.
They're
I'm
gonna
taking
run the
Greeley
ball
here. I don't think Greeley's gonna be eliminated. I'm taking Greeley here. I'm taking Greeley by 22.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Greeley here too.
I don't think Deese has picked me once this year.
I'm gonna go Greeley by I think he's gonna win by a lot, 50.
I'm gonna go myself, obviously. I think
Don't say obviously you're a fucking coward and haven't picked yourself in the past.
I think Herbert, who's been on fire the last few weeks, and the Texans D, who picked off Jared Goff 5 times
and lost.
They played an unbelievable game against Dallas. They go against Cooper Rush, so that's gonna be a 20-point game for the Texans D. Carry me to victory. I'm gonna go Morrow by 17. Let's go Morrow by 17.
Not confident.
Projections mean projection.
Lot of greens at Greeley side.
This is a big week in terms of standings. Everything's still up in the air this week. After this week, there'll be some clarity, I'd say. Maybe more money. Who knows?
Let's get to the questions.
Okay, let's get to the list of questions. We have quite a few.
How many do we have this week?
I don't know.
How many
a couple.
total?
More than a couple. 7, 8, I'd say. Maybe 9.
All right.
I don't have a count. I just copy and paste them into here. First question. For all 3 hosts here. Rumors are that Daniel Jones is going to be benched by the Giants and his career is going to be over. Thoughts?
True.
The worst 6th overall pick in any sport history. It's got to be. Okay. And pay him $40 million.
Give him the contract for the $250,000 or whatever the fuck. For $250 million. I'm sorry, $250 million. It was like $250 million, right? Insane.
Good for him.
But Reynolds, before your next question, the whole Hard Knocks thing, it worked out so well with them. Saquon haunting their dreams. It was just amazing.
They're literally talking about getting another quarterback.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
I didn't watch Hard Knocks.
A 6-year-old said, draft Jaden Daniels. He's a beast. And the owner did not listen to his son because he's retarded. Sorry, I can't say that, but whatever.
You can now. You can.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I can now.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Who is the most hated man/girl in the 14-team league?
Wow.
Morrow. 100%. 100%.
I would say I'm the commissioner's up there. Obviously myself. Basically, over the years, he's drawn a lot of hatred for things he says, but probably myself.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so for him. Okay, next question. How funny is it going to be when Morrow doesn't make the playoffs?
It's going to be fucking hilarious. When is he not going to make the playoffs? It's going to be 2 weeks from now.
Shows being totally eliminated.
I'm on a 5-year playoff.
Are we going to have shows at that point? We're professionals here.
There's a professional operation.
Good.
I did the pod after I tied Reynolds in the playoffs for the championship, so I don't want to hear that. Okay.
I wish we had. I wish we had the YouTube not have to go back and laugh at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on. Next question. What do the hosts think caused DeSimone's transition to be a Facebook housewife? Was it the Jack 3D or the Four Locos that created tiger blood in his vein?
So I didn't even hear at the beginning of that.
I know, because put your phone down. You're not even paying attention. Come on, be professional. My phone's down.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my phone's in my hand, but
you guys I heard someone making fun of me, but go ahead. What?
Okay, it's okay.
No, it was a serious question.
What do you like better, Jack 3D or Four Loco? We'll say the Jacks.
Which Four Loco? Four Loco.
I don't know. The original Four Locos were
the original. I like the original Four Locos the most.
Okay, next question. Can we take a look at Morrow's remaining schedule? I'd actually like to do that if you could bring this up, Morrow, quick. Can we take a look at Morrow's remaining schedule? Morrow, what are your thoughts here about your if we could do that?
What a question.
We absolutely can.
That's a good question.
Absolutely can do it. Let's see. You got
Ooh,
contender, and then
Bailey, then me,
Ooh, that's
then
not looking
Baisley,
good.
then Clifford.
it's a tough schedule.
Ooh,
It's a tough schedule.
Is Baisley gonna take
Could you imagine
week
if
13?
Baisley's?
Week 13 could be it for Morrow. Wow, what a question. And wow.
I feel
Something to take
confident.
a
I
something to
play
take
you
a
next
look
week
at.
too. That's crazy.
Scared to play. I'm
Yeah.
not scared to play Clifford. I eliminated his ass last year, and I'll do it again if I have to.
So Greeley is the future depends on Greeley. That's wild. Greeley's gonna fuck you up, I think.
Can I just say one thing? Week 1 of this year, Morrow faced Clifford. And
Yes.
that was when Clifford won the inaugural Derek Vineyard Curve Stomp of the Week award, week 1. He curve stomped Morrow. So I don't know why you'd be confident with Clifford's team being stronger going into
Yeah.
that last week.
Because
So I mean,
the same,
let's be real, Morrow. You're gonna be eliminated before that anyway.
the
Yeah,
same, the same.
I think I can't fucking
I
wait.
think Baisley's gonna do
Baisley's
it.
gonna fucking
It's
right
lining
in
up.
his ass.
Hold on. It's lining up exactly last year. Clifford fucked me up in the first week last
It's
year.
lining up exactly
I
like
was
you wanted.
I was a 6-7 going into week 14 last year against Clifford. He was projected like 20 more than me. I beat him to go into the playoffs, and he got eliminated. So
And then you almost won, right?
should have won.
So that would have been a crazy win too. I didn't even think about it like that. That's crazy. Go to my schedule real quick. I just want to see. Oh, that's fine.
No. I'll go to it. Right?
I didn't know that. I actually don't look at the schedule view. That's pretty cool.
I don't
But right
know.
above it.
It might be only.
I
It
just
might
Sure.
only
started
be
too.
league
It's
manager.
awesome.
Third one. So I
Right on.
face.
Easy. You got a tough schedule coming up too.
Yeah, me versus you
Everyone,
is gonna be a very important game next week.
especially if
If
I
we're
win.
both like
Very
five,
important.
five, six, six,
I mean,
though.
I mean that's an easy win, I think, for
Yeah,
Reynolds here. And
I
then
agree.
Slick, we'll see.
Okay, okay, good
But
question.
then you got Powerhouse Baisley. We'll see. Yeah.
Good question. Okay,
You beat
next
for playoffs
question.
even.
How loud did the country speak last week?
All
Very.
right, Iris.
Yeah,
No. I mean, look at the Electoral College. Look at the popular vote. It's crazy.
I think
It's
the House just
amazing.
won today, right?
Did you see
Yeah.
Matt? First off, Matt Gates just got
Yeah, he
nominated
got a
by Trump.
point. Yeah. But
Ugh. A
Can D
lot.
this is perfect transition to the next question. Can DeSimone give his full analytical slash political breakdown of how bad Morrow is at fantasy football?
On the spot, impromptu.
Yeah, right now. Full analytical and political breakdown of how bad Morrow is at fantasy football.
Yeah.
Keep it
all right.
under 45 seconds.
All right. Morrow bad.
All right, sick of that analysis.
That's it. Yeah.
Good
Two more,
stats.
two more. Okay. There's been confirmed allegations from a board member to silence free speech because of political affiliations. Can we get an official statement on board members' position on freedom of speech or on freedoms in general, especially freedom of speech?
Yeah.
So I'm pro freedom of speech. I'll say that.
Yeah. No, for sure. There's a reason.
These.
Yeah, I support it. I'm not gonna go into too much detail.
Morrow, do you
I
support
wonder
freedom of
I
speech?
wonder who wrote this question and
States
why
are
they wrote
allowed
it.
their own rules, and pods are allowed their own rules. I will. You're allowed free speech, but you have to get cut off at some point so we can get back to regular.
Yeah.
Regular televised.
My response is, why was there a Second Amendment then?
Is that the right to bear arms?
Yeah.
That is.
It's not
yeah.
the first amendment. The first amendment.
It's the first. The second one is to protect
because of the first one.
It's to protect freedom of speech.
Yeah, exactly. I get you.
Yeah, don't tread on me.
Okay. Okay. Next question. Outside of Paul, who would you not want to be most at this point in the season? Morrow.
No, it's got to be Iris. It's got to be Iris.
No, it's Iris.
It's not 6 in a row.
If Iris loses to me this week, he's dead.
Yeah. Even if he wins
Gotta
this
be
week,
Iris.
I think
Gotta
he's
be
still
Iris.
dead. Yeah.
Last question. Should Team Baisley be in panic mode and train for a wide receiver one after that beatdown that Madoff Park gave him that Park's Madoff fraud team gave him last week?
Yeah, he should. He should. I got
trouble. So
I got wide receivers, Baisley.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's just bring up Baisley's team real quick as wide receivers. This was a great question, over Aston. Thank you for that question.
Yes, I have not actually looked at Baisley. I have not assessed his wide receivers here, but it is a good question.
I'm assuming they're good.
It's Lad
Lad and
McConkey, Jerry
Oh my
Judy.
God, that's terrible.
No, they're not good.
Deontay Johnson's been
Yeah.
useless. Pittman's dead.
Paisley,
They're literally
been
terrible.
Paisley, give me Saquon. We can make it
For
work.
Goff, Saquon for Goff.
No, for more than that.
I might
Drake.
offer Beasley a trade for running back. I got some good wide receivers.
That concludes this week's listener question segment of the pod, and
That was a good amount of questions. That was about 10.
good questions. Good question. Good participation as always.
A lot of good ones. Yeah, 4 more weeks left. We have enjoyed 10 weeks so far. It's been a hit, I think, with our listeners, with the video and everything else that we're doing. So appreciate the effort from both of you and myself as well. And yeah, let's keep it going. 4 more weeks. It's going to be interesting. It's going to get intense, and we're looking forward to it. Peace, y'all.